everyone, welcome back to my channel, Lovely Lavender Wishes. I hope you're having a very blessed day. It's Renee and today we are working in my multimedia journal, I guess. So today I was just going to do some collaging, some coloring, some painting, you know, we'll see where it goes. Who knows? This is going to be an impromptu thing. So I just pulled out a couple of these colors. I had these butterflies, and so I'm working off the colors off these butterflies. So greens and pinks and grays, or, you know, mostly greens and pinks and browns, I guess. And so I am just going to literally tear the paper. And we are going to just start figuring out where it'll go. So anyways, I hope you're all having a very blessed day today. I just really wanted to do some journaling and collaging and just, I don't know, just have fun with some paperwork and just get a little messy today, perhaps. I don't know. I tried to do a little bit of the color on the same side, and I had my clip here trying to hold the book down. We'll see if it'll hold for me. I don't know. I don't know if that's where I want it to go. Maybe we'll just do that. No rhyme or reason, y'all. Just kind of playing around with this. Where would we want this? See, this is, I knew I would have a problem. Let's hold it like that, just to kind of really like this pink. I want this to kind of stand out a little. So yeah, today it's just gonna be about getting messy, having some fun, creating, not really thinking about anything. I don't know, how is this looking, y'all think? Maybe we'll just leave some white spots. I want some white spots in the middle. I don't like having these sharp edges, so I'm trying to tear. When I collage, I like the torn look. But we can go something like this and kind of tuck it under and hide it. I don't know. Let's see. What is... Maybe something like this. I don't know if I like that piece. Let's try something else here. Maybe something like that on that side. Okay, so let's hold that down. I don't know. When you're collaging, just have fun with it and just, you know, just kind of play around with it and see what you can come up with. A lot of this is gonna get covered anyways. What am I missing on this side? Maybe a little piece of this. Maybe something like that. What do you think? Well, that's what we're gonna go with so far. Okay, so let's figure out where everything is going here. I'll glue it down. So I'm just gonna quickly glue it, and then I'm gonna put probably some gesso over the top to kind of seal it in. Let's see. Which one went under what? Okay, I'm gonna put that there. So yeah, today's just been a crafty day. I've just been wanting to craft. It's been cold out, so I'm like, I'm gonna just stay inside, stay warm, craft. And I've been really, really wanting to work on this mixed media book again. And there's so many things I want to do in here, but today I had some papers out. I'm like, oh, let's just collage. So that's what we're gonna do today. Collage and do some painting maybe. We'll work with our gelatos and such. So I pulled out my gelatos as well. Now this one, as you notice, I am not inking up the edges because I don't want them to stand out, because instead I am going to do, I really wanted this one to show a little bit more. I really want it, I want them to blend in eventually. Maybe we'll do that. And you'll understand what I mean once I start going. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm busy gluing and trying to figure out where I want everything, and I am running out of my glue stick here, so I'll grab another one. Okay, where was this one? Nope. Where was this one? Kind of like that. So this one's gonna go, okay. I need to get another glue stick, y'all. Let's just use my Yoo-hoo right here. We'll just use this glue stick. But yeah, if you haven't started a mixed media journal, maybe you might just want to grab one. This was just an old sketchbook I found in my garage, sitting with all my books. So I'm like, well, might as well use it. I forgot where all this stuff was, y'all. So use what you have. If you have an old book, just like my collage book, just grab a book and collage over it. It's kind of fun having an old book to collage and do things over too, because then automatically you have the background on the page. If that makes sense, like you have words already. You already have, like, it's not just a white piece of paper that you have to like, oh, now I have to cover all this. It's you already have collaged stuff there, which is cool. I had an opening here, didn't I? I don't think it matters. Okay, so this is a good way to use up your scraps too. Okay, what do I need? I need my cover. Where did I put it, y'all? How do I lose things so quickly? There it is. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do, that's like really just glued down quickly. So what I'm gonna do is let me grab, this is the brush I was using earlier. I'll just grab this brush and my water real quick. And I am just gonna go over this with some clear gesso just to kind of seal it and to kind of make it waterproof. Not waterproof, but it just seals it all up for you. So when I go back in, I'm gonna paint and do my gelatos and such. It'll have like a smooth finish to work on, if that makes sense. This is just sealing my papers in. It's kind of like when you decoupage napkins, I guess. This is just helping seal everything down, gives it like a sealant cover over it. And as you can see, I am just quickly going over it. Should have just grabbed a bigger brush, but you can do this with a paper towel too. Okay, almost done. And with paper, you don't have to be as gentle as with napkins. So you can just smear it on there and get it off your nails. So see how this helps seal it all to the page. Gives you like a little coating on the top. So when we go in with our gelatos, paints and stuff, it'll have something to, like a smooth surface. Okay, so I'm gonna dry that real quick. I like the colors, they're pretty, but we're gonna mute them down. Tomorrow, or maybe the next day, I might do a grungy type. This is gonna be kind of girly, frilly, I guess, these colors. I've been wanting to do a grunge type with a lot of like dark colors, so maybe that'll be tomorrow or the next day, depending on how my schedule goes. Okay, almost done. That should be good enough. Should be good enough. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is grab my gelatos. So I have a couple. I've got a dark pink. Let's see. This one's called passion fruit. This one is called strawberry, and then I have a darker one which is chocolate. Chocolate. Because of the pinks in here. I might bring out some greens too, but so I'm just gonna go in. And I'm actually gonna wet my finger in my water. And kind of smear these around a little bit. This is your chance to get messy, y'all. my brush too, but. Ooh, love it. See, gelatos reacts with water. And so I'm just gonna kind of play with this. And it looks real messy now. I mean, that's part of the whole art process, is getting messy. It's kind of like watercolors a little bit. You can even go in with a brush instead. I want to get dirty today. So I'm gonna go in with my fingers, and I'm gonna put some over here. Oh, pretty. And we'll grunge this up a little too. We need some pink up here. Oh, that is really pretty right there. Love that. Oh, I love how that looks. I'm gonna do it over here too. The more water you have, the easier it'll kind of smear. Put a little bit down here. Okay, and then let's add some of the rose. This will mute it down a little bit. In areas. Ooh, sounds like we got some thunder coming in. We might have a storm coming in. It's definitely a day to stay in and just kind of craft, have fun. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just making a mess right now, but I think when we're done, it'll all come together, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, and then I also want to do some dark. So this is when I'm going to do in the corners and such, so. Some of the edges. This is what makes, I don't know, for some reason I think when I put the dark colors around the edges, this is how it makes the picture pop a little bit. It also gives it that grungy type feel a little bit as well. Whoop. Let's glue that piece down. I know it's starting to look messy, y'all. I'm just kind of playing with stuff and just letting my fingers get messy. And we'll see what it all looks like at the end. I mean, hopefully it'll all look like it's meant to be at the end. Okay, so that's that for now. Now I want to take my white gesso. So this is not clear that gesso. This is my white gesso. And I'm going to take my brush. Now I'm going to mute this down a little. Let me grab. So I'm going to take some of this. And we're going to mute the page down a little bit. Again, I'm going to take my finger. And I know we just did all this work, right? Of putting all this paper on, doing all the colors, and now we're going over it and we're muting it. But you'll still be able to see a lot of it. Need some water. You'll still be able to see a lot of it through the gesso. This also blends the pages together, all your collaging together. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it turns into a big mess, big old mess, or if it'll look good once we're done. I don't know. You can already see the difference on this side versus this side, how this kind of mutes it a little bit, blends it, brings it all together a little bit. We're just getting messy. Okay. You still have your color and your work and your paper and stuff shining through, but this kind of just mutes it down a little bit. Get a little bit of water here. Again, you just need to play with things and just see what works for you, what you enjoy. I saw somebody do this, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. No idea what I'm doing, but we'll see what it looks like when we're done. Of course, when everybody else does it, you're like, oh man, it looks so good. I wish I could do that. And then you try it, and of course, it does not turn out the way you thought it would. But it's still fun. I think the process is still fun. So whether it turns out the way you want it to or not, It's a great learning experience, and you learn different mediums, how to use them. You learn the effects that you get. Gosh, y'all, I got paint everywhere, gesso everywhere. Might as well be using some of this stuff. See, that definitely muted it down. Now I'm going to stand back and look and see if there's any spots that are just too prominent. Let's see, what do you think? I'm trying to see if these would stand out. Okay. Well, we'll leave that for now. I'm making a mess, y'all. Where's my paper towel? Okay. Then I have these butterflies, so, and this, but I don't like the edging on this. I had this little card of butterflies in my ephemera folder. I just went digging to see what I had. So I'm gonna cut this little edge off. I think I'm gonna ink my butterflies up. And I think a couple of these spots I want a little whiter. I just want some really white spots. Yep, that is thunder coming in. You definitely have a storm coming in, y'all. I sometimes just love nighttime storms. I don't know about y'all, but I love when I'm in bed and there's like a really cool thunder and lightning storm. I find that really cool. I like nighttime storms when I'm snug as a bug at home. I don't like storms so much when I'm out and about. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so I definitely want to do some splatters too. So before I put my butterflies down, I'm going to do some black splatters because for some reason I think black splatters or white splatters kind of bring things in. I actually might do both, white and black. So let's see. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, I'm getting splatters everywhere but my paper. Come on. That was a big one. Okay. And should we put white splatters? What do y'all think? We can try it and see. See see what it looks like. Okay, that's too watery. There we go. And these are my Neo, what are these? Neo Color watercolor crayons. I just love using these for splatters because they just give you such a solid pigment, especially for the white and black. I just love the way it looks. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. As I keep adding more and more and more. Okay, let's move that to the side. Okay, I gotta dry this before I can glue anything on, so let's dry that. Because it's starting to look like one of my other pages that I did, the same type of colors. I seem to go for these colors a lot. And another thing, a lot of people will be doing these pages and they just do it so quick. They're like, bloop, 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 you know, and they're like, we're done. And I'm like, how do you do it so fast? Like, just, it takes me a while to think it through and what I want to do. Even just getting my supplies ahead of time, that's like a half hour because I'm like, I don't know what I want to use on the page. Okay, so I'm just inking these up just so these will pop off the page a little bit. I don't want them to totally blend in because I used a lot of the same colors. So I am going to ink these up. I also had this word. I don't know if I want to use it or not. It says be kind on it. And it was like a little faux washi tape, you know, that you print out on paper. Or you could print out on sticker paper, I guess. But I had these printed out already in my ephemera folder. So I'm trying to use up a lot of the things I have, but y'all, I have so much stuff that I think I could craft 100 pages a day and still not put a dent in anything. I gotta be careful with those antennas. Oh, these butterflies even have like little splatters on them already. These were little ephemera pieces I had that I cut out. I don't remember where I got these from. They were already cut out and in my ephemera folder. Sometimes I do that. I'll print out pages and then while I'm watching TV, I just cut because I just want to fussy cut or do something while I'm just sitting around. I can't just sit. I have to be doing something. So I'll sit if I'm watching TV or, you know, listening to something. I'll cut out a bunch of stuff and put it in my ephemera folder. You know, killing two birds with one stone all the time. My husband can't stand it. He's like, you can never sit still. I'm like, no, I can't. Okay, so I'm thinking that will go maybe down here. That's still a little wet. Gotta be careful. Oh, I also have these. I have these butterflies too, and I'm wondering a couple of these might fit. So we'll see. Maybe Be Kind can go there. And we'll have some of these butterflies kind of, ooh, some of these spots are still wet. I gotta really be careful. Yeah, let's see if, so these are, I got these from the dollar store. These are those wall stickers. So definitely if you, at the dollar store, pick up one of those. Let's see, should we have him going? We'll have him going that way. And then I also have, let's see, what other ones would kind of blend in with the same colors. That guy's a little too big. I don't want. Maybe this one. He's got greens and purples. You got this little one. Maybe he'll be kind of going off the page. Man, can y'all hear that thunder? I'll put him here. He'll be going off the page, so let's glue him. Him or her, I don't know. And let's glue this one. Yeah, I love that sound. Woo! The thunder sound. We used to have a house many years ago, and it was a 2-story house, and up on our 2nd story, when the storms would come in, we would get such a perfect view from our 2nd story window, and it would always be like the summer lightning storms, and it would just light up the sky, and it was just gorgeous. So we would turn off all the lights in our house, and you know, my son would sit in my lap. This is when he was a baby, and he's 20, almost 21 now, so it was a while ago. He would sit in my lap, and we'd sit upstairs and have all the lights off in the house and be watching out the 2nd story window, and just it was like God's show for us. And so when these storms would come in, they were just gorgeous. And I need to stick these harder, y'all. And we just had so much fun. Just, you know, we talk and watch the lightning storms, and it was just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna cut this guy off. Bye. Bye, little butterfly. Your wings clipped. Okay, and then the other little thing, I think I'm gonna use this to shade under the butterflies a little bit. To make them stand out a little. So let's I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. You can get a little bit of water here. This gives them some dimension, some shade. Could probably just go like this. Yeah, this is working a little bit better. Wow, that really got on that paper right there. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go like this first. And then go in with water. A little bit of shadow. I would be a little bit more precise if I could. Colored pencil will probably work even better. Let me try that. Let me grab, sorry y'all. Grab my black colored pencil. So I can be a little bit more precise. Getting paint everywhere. I don't know. I kind of like the shading of the crayon too, so we'll just do a little bit of both. The water gives it that watercolor look. Okay. I think I want this piece needs to be glued down. Once I close the book and let it sit for the night, it should hopefully seal everything in real well. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. I don't know, is it coming together? What do y'all think? The last thing I have is, let's see, I have these I have these words, or oh, you know what? I have this rub-on, Decorate Life. I might just put that on there. Let's see. Maybe right there. Okay, where's my little rub-on thingy? So be kind and decorate life. Okay, let's put it right here. I'm getting paint everywhere, y'all. Ooh. Decorate life. Well, there we go. There's our page. It's got to dry a little, but I don't know. What do y'all think? It's kind of a hodgepodge, but it kind of all came together at the end. So here's the top. Here's the bottom. I need to dry it a little bit. But yeah, I think it kind of came together at the end. All that mess kind of gelled a little bit. Well, thank y'all for joining me. I hope you had some entertainment there, you know, learning along with me. So as we go, like I said, I think I'll get better as I go. But yeah, I'm trying new things each time, so I want to try something different on each page. So it's all a learning experience. So thank y'all so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.